Streamlabs set up on my end. I haven't streamed, mind you. I've only tested it. It
Nope.
works, but I haven't streamed.
But I mean, I don't really think this. I'm not taking this too seriously. I'm just fucking around, honestly.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I think I got it set up. I think I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing.
He's doing the thing, guys. He's doing the thing.
I'm also live as well, so hit me up on that Twitch, twitch.tv at JJ
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Let's see.
Alright, let's do it. This is just me casually playing. I've already done a good amount of this. Haven't played this in a while too.
Let's see.
Actually, hold on. Let me do this first. Because I would like to hear you speak as well. So you're just doing homework then?
Hmm?
So you're just doing homework?
I finished. At least I finished the bit I felt like doing. The more origin stuff.
Alright, alright.
Yeah. What with finals coming up, I'm like, I should try to not let work pile up.
Oh, definitely. Because I let a lot of stuff pile up this past week when everything was due. And I just stressed myself out trying to get everything done. But I did it.
Yeah. I skipped a couple assignments because I was just like, I already have an A, and it's not worth too many points, and honestly, I can't be bothered.
See, I couldn't really do that because I don't want to say I was failing the semester, but I feel like I needed those points more than anything.
Yeah, you're like, I definitely feel more comfortable if I had a little bit of a cushion.
I got you. So have you ever played this
I
game
feel that.
before?
I haven't.
If you want, I can give you the link to it.
Is this actually like the creepypasta one?
It is actually, but for now it's just the
Oh,
first 3 levels.
let's see.
Earth is completely normal. Mars, there's a few changes to it, but it's overall the same, and it goes by the story almost exactly. And this is Pathos, the first true new level.
Let's see. I haven't.
I don't know which one this is,
I,
but let's do it. Oh, okay, not Mogra.
You guys are sexy.
Hey, Jim. Bye, Jim.
And the amount of
What a guy.
detail. What were you saying?
Nothing.
The amount of detail they put into this actually make it work and make it similar to the game is actually really cool. Like even like the design for not Mogra here is different, but more or less the same, and they made it so fluid. All right, now it's too quiet.
Silence is deafening.
It's actually a shame because the music in this game is actually really good. Like, for the
Yeah.
Blue Mountain stages, it's pretty catchy. Well, not catchy, but aesthetically pleasing to the ears.
It is, as the kids call, kind of a bop.
Exactly. And I'm... Crap.
Oh, look at this dude.
I also love how Godzilla doesn't even move his legs while he's gliding around like this.
He just slides. It's one of his many powers, don't you know?
I mean, he can fly, technically. Also, this is not the current version as well. The guy who made this game, he made a new version, just updating some and fixing some of the bugs. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I might later on.
Man, Mothra seems infinitely more useful.
Partially due to the fact that I've actually had to use her more. She levels up a little bit faster, and as different from the actual game this is based off of, she's actually playable. Before, she was just garbage. I want Godzilla to get the XP from this.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask, like, looks like you could be finishing them off.
Fuck it, and if I die, I die. There we go. Yeah, hopefully if I practice streaming a little bit more, I'll actually have everything like good. So when I can probably fix this background, have better better quality in general, I guess. This is actually one of the differences they put into this game rather than the official story. Normally, these are supposed to be empty.
I guess the guy making it was like, you know, if this is gonna be a game, might as well give them something to do.
Yeah. Because apparently, according to the actual story, this stage was like 5 minutes long to finish.
And he said originally there was nothing in it either.
Yeah,
It's 5 minutes of nothing, basically.
pretty much.
Uh,
Even the
it's-
moon is different in this game. If you read the story,
Yeah,
you
the
know the
face.
difference. Huh?
Is it the face that's in there?
Yep. The attention to detail he puts into this is amazing.
I know, like, a little bit of the story.
I would honestly say going back and reading it now might be worth it because it's still being worked on. Yeah. Like after this planet, if I can somehow manage to beat it, that's it. That's the end of the game. And I haven't even unlocked everything yet. You can unlock other monsters to use for custom games. You can unlock cheats. There's a lot of content for just the first 3 levels. Also, Titanosaurus is now suddenly gone. Ooh, story related.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
There's actually a reason why he's gone now, but I already unlocked it. You can actually fight a ghost version of Titanosaurus later on. And it's actually a really tough fight. There's actually 2 bonus bosses you can fight here that are, well, 3 technically. They both unlock their monster. The third one is just for extra content that wasn't explored in the story. And honestly, overall, it's just a wild trip. Especially because one of the monsters you can unlock is stupidly broken.
Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, how broken would you say it is?
It's not absurdly overpowered, but it's enough to where it's noticeable. These little things. Matango spawn, I think they're called. I don't know that much about Godzilla, but I know enough about it.
I know very little about Godzilla. I've only seen like a couple of the movies.
The funny thing is, actually,
Okay.
in the sequel story to this, NES Godzilla Replay, there actually is King Kong, and you have to fight him. Well, the player fights him. So we get Godzilla vs. Kong.
See.
Before the movie...
Have you actually seen the movie? The new one, at least?
The new Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yeah.
No, actually, I haven't seen it yet.
I
I want to, though.
We watched it for movie night, like, I think it was a month ago at this point.
This right here is actually one of the new levels they put just for this, this ROM. The Void. I love this one. This one looks so cool to me. And it has a mini-boss at the end, too.
I'm really digging the background.
The second one is actually really intense, too. I don't think they showed off this one in the trailer. Yeah, they did show off on the trailer, with the gameplay. But only for a little bit. They focused more on the second one. These levels are called Voids, and I love them. It's meant to focus more on the glitchy aspect of the game in the beginning of the story.
Yeah, it seems that way.
What I want to do is maybe I'll try doing a whole new game if I can do this, because this is the last level technically.
Just start from square one.
Say again?
Basically just start from square one.
Yeah. Although I already have everything unlocked, so if I do that, I won't be able to get any unlockables to show them to anybody who wants to play for themselves.
That's fair.
Although I don't know if I were to download the newer version, if everything, all the unlocks are just reset. Probably not, but no big deal.
Were any of the unlocks particularly difficult to get?
One of them, because it's a whole boss fight just to get one of them. Or 2, I think, technically, because you have to fight Titanosaurus, who disappeared earlier, and Varen, who was in a secret level, and he's stupidly broken in this game. Like, his slashes are apparently do more damage than usual, and his special can allow him to both run through enemies and attack from far away. That's actually does a lot of damage. There's already a speedrun of gameplay of him on YouTube. It's both amazing and funny. Thankfully, when they designed this game, whenever you beat a boss, I mean a mini boss, you actually do get your health back when you level up. Just like you level up, I mean. So it's fair at least.
I've just seen him
There we go.
spaz out.
Yeah, everything spazzes out with those
Yeah.
wheel enemies, and for some reason his eyes are still there. I think that's actually part of the game. And the monster that's left is BIOLLANTE. In the story, she actually appears in this chapter or level, but BIOLLANTE as a character did not come out until 1989, which is a year after this original game came out, which is plot, but fun plot.
Okay.
And the Blue Caves level, this levels like these are long. They're not particularly hard though, and they have honestly a cool mini boss at the end, who appears every single time. But that's kind of annoying. But no big deal. Nothing in this game is particularly challenging except for a few points, but it's not unfairly hard. That the very end of the game though, that there's one last section that I would say honestly is challenging, and I haven't beaten it yet.
And when those things die, it kind of sounds like someone's just kind of holding in a birth.
You had to mention that, and now I can't hear it.
Sorry, that's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, you're not wrong, but why would you do this to me? A lot of the monsters here tend to die faster to Godzilla's heat beam, which is understandable. This is the mini boss, by the way. But using the heat beam takes up so much energy that I don't think it's really worth it.
This is just a dude.
He's in, according to the game's bestiary, he's literally just called Giant.
Ooh. Oh,
There he goes.
he's pretty giant considering that's Godzilla down there.
Yeah, trust me. If you read the story, you'll find out Godzilla's actually not that big compared to some of these other characters. Especially in the later game, there's like a lot of monsters bigger than him.
Some mushroom people.
Matango spawn. Oh god, I didn't even see him get. I think they're actually in the original game too. BIOLLANTE. And that second void level under BIOLLANTE is actually glitched or bugged out. If you beat it and try returning to it, I think it'll actually just send you to a an endless void where you can't really escape from. It's brutal, but annoying as hell because you have to restart the game.
Oh, that's... That's not
Did
good.
this thing just jump?
It did.
I never knew it jumped. I've never seen it do that. Also, fun fact, these blue caves are different depending on if you're playing as Godzilla or Mothra. For Godzilla, it's this, but for Mothra, it's just, there's little bat enemies that come charging at you. You can also get an unlockable by doing that. So,
okay.
worth. They do jump, what the hell? I never seen that from the entire time I played this.
Oh, rest in peace, that dude. Just smacked him in the ass.
Those monsters are really annoying if you play that little third icon, the blue jungle level, because there's monsters constantly taking them over and just bringing them back to life. BIOLLANTE! Starting out in her rose form. Also, unlike all the other monsters in this game, her rose form cannot move, but obviously you can see it spitting acid, lunging the little fangs at me. She is not that hard, but then she transforms.
And I'm assuming it becomes a pain in the butt.
Not really, she just moves. She has that large spit attack, but it's easy to avoid. She doesn't really become that much harder, but she does get health back. It's basically like Zygarde from Pokemon. Oh yeah, she does that too. Obviously her core, that red glowing part has it's a weak spot, so aim for that. But never trip if you can't really get it. There's health for a reason, as long as you stay alive. And time limit. Even in her, when she's transformed, she can't move though, so don't trip about that. And this is the Mothra cave levels. I also love the designs of these blue things too. They look so cool to me. They're called Weepers. They cry every time. Also, apparently, these cave levels apparently were also never in the original story. They were never shown, at least. So these are all custom, and so are the cave paintings as well. Most of them have significance to the story. This one I have I have little idea what it's supposed to represent, but now that I look at it again, I think I do.
I thought they were just there for aesthetics.
They are, but they also tell somewhat of a story. They show some of the background of this game. Now, regardless if you're playing Godzilla or Mother, as you can see here, you both fight the giant. Only thing is, when you're playing Mothra, it takes a lot more time solely because she doesn't have as much actual physical power, and these little eye blasts do as much as punches do. So it's slower, but a little bit safer. And these green ones take power to actually use, but it's like a stronger punch, I guess. Her poison powder isn't bad, but it's not really good in this situation here. But not too difficult.
Are you mashing or are you just holding the button down?
Now I'm just pressing it over and over again, because if I just press it once, then it's just once. And if I have to mash it, then she does that. Yeah, this is a mashing kind of game, if you're playing Mothra at least. For Godzilla, you have to mash as well, but only for his punches and kicks. For his heat beam, it's at least tolerable. It's just one press and that's it. Each monster has their own specific powers. There it is. It's the red one. For encountering that one, you get a cheat code to summon it, and it helps you out. Unfortunately, I can't do that in the main story, just as the campaign mode. In custom game modes, you can, and I don't know if he's useful or not. But, neat little friend.
Oh, that one went down a lot faster.
Thankfully. Problem is with some of these levels, they're super long, but the game is the way the game is laid out, especially because of how the combat is, or at least these scrolling levels are. It's not unbearable. It's a little bit annoying the more you go through it, but it's not the worst thing ever. Unfortunately, though, I think I do have to face the giant one last time. Some more cave painting story for those who know the story of the full story.
Man, his legs. He definitely does the squats. No ifs and or buts about it.
He never skips leg day. And he lifts too. You see how he lifts those boulders up? Man skips no gym day. Too bad he dead now. Now we get to BIOLLANTE. Also, BIOLLANTE does get her own special theme, which is kind of cool.
This one definitely seems easier with Mothra.
Yeah. It's not impossible as Godzilla, but it's just more bearable. But now, no more running. I mean, no more fighting. Now it's all about running, because... and chase level. This is where I always lose, and I am honestly very scared because I don't know if I can do this. But you know what? We doing it. We doing the damn thing.
It's the red fella. The red
Yup.
dude.
I'm nervous only because it's different from the story, obviously, but it's just really intense because in the story he just chases the player, but here it's more like an active hunt. I'll show you. Who do you want to see first, Godzilla or Mothra? Because it's pretty much the same for both.
I think it's Godzilla.
Godzilla? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Run. Nugarundayo!
Oh my god, he's coming.
This is already more tense than anything Sonic.exe has done.
Imagine that last bit with what is it, Knuckles? But no, you don't get to fight back. Fuck. Yeah, he does that too. Cause now in the original games, because back then you can't turn left, but now here you can. The story, this game also changed his design somewhat. He was a little bit more rough around the edges back in the original story, but here he looks great. Red just looks really cool.
It's more finished, as it were.
The reason why Red is designed the way he is because the author of the story, Cosbydaff, designed him to be like a monstrous, he designed him to be pretty much Gygus from Earthbound as a kaiju. And yeah, he fits the bill.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, these fuck.
Ooh.
So yeah, these chases are brutally hard, but not impossible. You just gotta react accordingly. But the thing is, I tend to think either too deep about it, or just are too slow. Or sometimes even I don't want to blame anybody but myself on this one, but occasionally, I guess my laptop is just a little bit rusty. Fuck. I told you it's intense, man. And yeah, as the fire goes down, you can tell you're progressing through the chase. Yep, that's it.
Dang.
Because sometimes when he gets to that other end just waiting for you, sometimes either he'll just lunge, or the game will like glitch out a little bit, and he'll go back to chasing you. I can never tell which is which, so then I panic and just run. But as you can see, he'll just go to the other side and get you. And yeah, with Mothra it's the same thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the game as it stands so far. Everybody who's playing this, or at least knows a story about this, and the game exists, is just waiting for the next level. And that's when the story really picks up. I mean, obviously it picks up here. This is the start of everything that's bizarre with this game. But with the next level called Trance, that's when you get a bunch of more crazily designed enemies, bosses, deeper story to this chase, which is supposed to have an actual story with it next time.
So it's basically when everything hits the fan.
When it hits the fan to a deeper extent to what the game really is. Because that's when the main character of the story, Zachary, knows that this game is more than just a bizarre ROM hack. Honestly, if I lose, I just lose. If you were to lose and get a game over, nothing really happens. You just start from again from the beginning of the level, all the way back to the start. So you gotta fight all the bosses again too, but it's never really a big deal. And even when when the fire all dies out, there's still a little bit of chase sequences left, so it's not completely over, but that's when you know you're nearing the end.
Does it only go down when you're moving to the right? Or is it basically just on a timer?
It's basically a timer. Like, I hate these chase levels, but it's fun. It's creepy, but it's fun. There we go, see? And even then, if you lose, getting the cinematic here of Red eating you is annoying because that means you lose, but it's it's even fun to lose because it just looks so cool.
This definitely looks fun.
By the way, that's not you, is it?
Stressful. Huh.
Hi Godfire, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. My favorite Godzilla monster? Out of every like in this game or just in general? Because if it's just this game, not counting the customized monsters, it would have to be honestly Godzilla himself. I know it's a generic answer, but it's probably it's a correct answer. Not correct, but it's the answer I feel is my favorite. If you want to talk about the customized monsters though, he's not in the game yet, but Solomon is my favorite. Yeah, in general. Not counting Godzilla, either Destroya or King Ghidorah. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Destroya though. What about yourself? What would you say is your favorite monster for both you and my friend in the chat here? I know you said you don't know too much about Godzilla. Technically, King Kong does count as well because they're part of the same series. They're both Toho monsters. So if you want to say King Kong, it's valid.
I actually never knew King Kong was Toho. I thought it was something else.
Actually,
No,
is it
but
Toho?
I think I'd have to go with what's his face. I know who he is.
I'm gonna look it up actually,
Godzilla.
because now I'm curious.
That feels-
Yeah, you can't just not say Godzilla. He's a beast, literally.
Yeah.
Is
Can't
he
diss him.
Is he Toho? I'm looking it up right now. Sorry for the base screen here.
King Ghidorah. Shoot, I think the only King
Yeah,
Ghidorah I've
apparently he is
seen-
created by Toho. He's part of the Kaiju Wiki, so I'm assuming it is Toho. You'll learn something new every day. Yeah, anime Toho, Legacy, etc. King Ghidorah is also a really cool monster as well. Him and Godzilla are just so iconic that you really can't go wrong with them. Also, now since that I'm not in the main game anymore, I can show you the other stuff in the game. There's the main story if you want to just play. There's the vault, which shows off all the new stuff. There's the jukebox, which is just all the music that's in the game, intro, menu, etc. Even the new stuff like Pathos, the monsters. I don't think I fought Hedorah yet at all, because Hedorah I think starts off in Mars in the original game, but here he's in the newer levels, which is not out yet. The weakest Godzilla monster. I'll
Manila.
admit. What'd you say?
Manila.
Manila?
Yeah.
The weakest Godzilla monster? I honestly don't know enough about Godzilla to properly say that. 96 Godzilla? Well, actually, he's only Godzilla in name, because technically, in the terms of the whole Godzilla universe, he's Zilla. Quote unquote
got,
Zilla.
Like, changed into Zilla. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
He just got cracked in Godzilla Final Wars, which is like one of the few ones I have seen.
Yep. He was so bad that Toho just said no. You're not even Godzilla. Yeah, this Ghost Titanosaurus right here. He's also customized in the game. This is how you unlock Titanosaurus to play as. And then Red Theme A, that's the chase theme. Theme A is only because of something later on. And I can't wait to reach that part because it's going to be so intense, win or lose, I don't care. The Blue Mountain levels, Blue Caves, Blue Jungle, on the Voids. The Bestiary, this is where I can show you all the stuff that's new in the game. Earth is pretty much all the same. Mars is when things start getting different. The Titanosaurus is here. This is Texzilla and Mothplane, which are also new in this game. To get them, you have to face a mini-boss in a level I accidentally skipped over. But you can always go back and start a new game to play those. There's Glitchy Godzilla. After you beat Godzilla on Mars, he appears in the same level, and to beat him, beating him unlocks you Godzilla. Who would win in a fight between King Ghidorah and King Kong? King Ghidorah, because I don't see how Kong could actually hit Ghidorah at all, who's flying, and he has no projectiles.
Well, I guess no spoilers, but I don't. After watching the Kong versus Godzilla movie, I don't think Ghidorah would have too many troubles against Kong.
If you want to talk Kong from the newest movie with his axe, he has a fighting chance, or at least more of a fighting chance, but I still think he loses overall. And then Godzilla, counting Godzilla as well from this new movie, I think he would ultimately come out on top. Glitchy Shuriken.
Oh wait, do you know already like the outcome of the movie and stuff? Then?
Yeah, I know Kong gets his ass beat.
Okay.
He puts up a
You
good
just haven't
fight, but
seen
he's in a
it.
disadvantage
Okay.
almost the entire movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was gonna, I was like not trying to be specific
Did I
because I know
miss
you say
something
you
on
haven't seen
Mars?
it.
I'm pretty sure I
But
did.
if you know about it already, then I guess no point.
This is the mini boss I have to fight on Mars to get Mothplane and Tankzilla.
It's like an actual battleship.
It is.
Or something.
And this is Pathos, the new level they put into this version of the game. There's both forms of BIOLLANTE, not Ghidorah, not Bogra. I was looking on YouTube and one comment said Kong can tear Ghidorah's wings and chop off all his heads. I mean, he
Wait,
might
yeah.
have the muscle to do so, but I don't think he would even get close enough to actually try that.
Yeah.
And even
Also,
then,
you know, one head can cover for the other.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, he
Even though
comes. Ghidorah does come back eventually. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna come back in this new Godzilla universe for the movies, but Mecha King Ghidorah is a thing, and he'll probably and he's tougher as well. And
Yeah.
said Kong can drown Ghidorah even though Ghidorah doesn't need air. Yeah. And again,
When it-
even if Ghidorah
Drown them.
did need air, he has multiple heads. He can probably breathe through
They
another head, because they all share the
they
same
already
body.
tried to nuke it. Yeah, the thing is, they already tried to nuke Ghidorah with the oxygen. Uh, fuck, what was it called? What was the nuclear
Um,
oxygen thing?
I would say
Isn't it
micro oxygen beam, but that's Destroyer's
No, no.
breath attack.
Can they
No.
make like an oxygen bomb or something?
Yeah, they made
Probably.
an oxygen bomb, and then while Godzilla and Ghidorah were fighting, it's like, "Yo, drop it on them. We'll keep it. We'll kill both of them." And
Also,
then
where are
Ghidorah's
my
like, "Yo,
manners? Hi, Sora.
motherfuckers, I don't need it." Huh?
The
Also, where are my
oxygen
manners? I said
destroyer.
hi.
Hello. I'm here for a small
Here's
bit.
Ghost Titanosaurus, by the way. Another sick design. You just look.
What's the
Everything in this game is so dope. I really hope that one day Nintendo gets the right to put Godzilla Monster of Monsters onto the Switch. I know it's not the perfect game, especially in terms of compared to this, but it's just so cool.
Wait a minute. Are those the bones that you were like breaking over on like the cave levels?
Maybe, could have been. And they said Kong can just
Some
rip off Ghidorah's
it's
head and use his axe of power.
resemble it.
I
This
don't
is
think that would
Godzilla
work. I don't think Kong would, if he had the axe, could use Ghidorah's gravity beams and power up his axe. That's just for Godzilla's radiation.
It might be specifically just Godzilla's radiation.
Most likely, isn't the axe made out of one of his spikes?
It definitely looks like it's made out of one of those.
Yeah. There's Varen. This is the new enemy from the Blue Mountains, the Griever. The Weepers from the caves. The Buffalo Rat.
Buffalo Rat.
He just a rat. The Crystal
He's just
Crab.
a rat.
The Crystal
that was-
Crab, home of the Crystal Patty.
That Crystal Crab almost sounds like a Mega Man X Maverick.
If I found out that the person who made this creepypasta game was inspired by Mega Man or other games like it, I would not be surprised. The giant, never skip
Yo,
leg day.
Attack on Titan? I'm kidding.
Wait,
Oh,
someone play the
wow.
theme song. Basically, yeah, Kong is gonna get cracked. Thank you, Cloudy. The corrupted gun tower. The head crab, I mean.
Looks like a tombstone with a head. Like,
Oh, what the
face.
heck? Corrupted gun tower? Why he look like that?
The blue
Yo, what the
Matango.
fuck?
The gun towers are also in the original game, but they don't move. This one just jumps off and becomes a head crab.
Those dang old head crabs.
Never
Heck,
go to
right?
Ravenholm. There's
Never
a blue
again.
Matango. This is the Matango taking over the bodies, like Golem was on the cave, that dead body. They're also pretty annoying.
Let's see.
The Blight. This is a mini boss in the blue jungle levels that I didn't get to show off in the game.
Yeah, you're looking kind of.
Wait, you guys played it already? Shit.
Yeah, I went through the Pathos a little bit. I've already
Okay.
done most of the game already
So
before you got here, but so I'm already locked onto Pathos. But if I could
This-
do a new game plus or just show off the Earth if you want me to show them off.
maybe it's just me. The Blight
don't
over here.
mind
I don't know if
me.
you've played, but it really looks like a Contra boss, like one of the
It
later
does.
bosses that you would run into, like on the
He does
NES
honestly.
game.
He also has a
Like,
little he has one of those Alien versus Predator tongue mouth things.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because
so
of-
it would be Contra. Yeah.
There's the walking Matango, orange Matango,
The walking tomato.
basically.
Yo,
He looks like a tomato.
Clay, the tomato hive.
Yeah, it's like a tomato that's been like someone put on like the frying pan and left it on
There's-
too long, so it got
There's
a
a
little
whole
black
hive
on
of these things too. The glitchy spinner.
there. Not to be confused with fidget spinners.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go on to there's also a Discord for the game too if you want to check it out. I can probably send you guys the link. You can get the news on this game or just random chatting about the game, about the creepypasta itself and the sequel. Are you okay with news?
Gonna,
With spoilers about the new one? Yeah, no problem. You can spoil whatever. I know more or less the entire movie anyway. A
Which
flying
movie?
rod.
uh, I'm assuming uh monkey versus radiation lizard.
Yeah,
Monkey.
Monkey versus Radiation Lizard. But what about mech? What about radiated lizard but robot edition?
Ghidorah kind of makes a return. Huh. I'm assuming
In
either
a
in like a
way.
flashback or like a post-credit scene of some kind, or at least he's
No,
referenced a lot.
not entirely. He's just. Well, you said you don't care, right?
Yeah.
Well, basically, um, what I assume is the case is that Ghidorah kind of controls Mechagodzilla, as it were.
Mm.
Yeah, Ghidorah's like brain is still like doing things, and so he was controlling a Mecha Godzilla.
Oh.
Yeah,
You have my attention.
at least that's what I think it is.
Cloudworm,
I
Cloudy,
just
it's you.
I'd assume that. Oh
Well,
shoot! Let's go. Wait,
yo, Cloudy, yo, you're a worm? The fuck?
dang! I knew I was destined for something.
Hey Tomar, it's you.
Yo, is that you or is that your
The Void.
weenus?
Oh, it's me.
You're the void.
Yes, I'm skinny as fuck.
It
You
look
know,
you look
I
like
thought I saw
okay.
those eyes somewhere. I thought those looked familiar.
The void kind of looks like one of shit. He looks like a character I've seen from one of
Another
the
Contraboss.
Adult Swim shows. Like the Prey Mantis dude from one of the Adult Swim shows that I don't remember.
Mechagodzilla is faster and lighter than Godzilla, but his attacks seem to do damage, but they're not as strong as Godzilla's. Pretty much, from what I understand about the lore of Mechagodzilla, he's obviously not as strong, and uh,
Mm.
sometimes he requires a
Ooh.
pilot to function. He's
Okay, well,
also
I guess he's the other Mecha Godzillas, but the
Yeah,
new Mecha
wait.
Godzilla is
yeah,
a little OD
Yeah,
yeah, because
he's
I know
the
there's
for
one
several
who's
different
no
ones.
reason.
Yo, I think they need to send a balance patch out
Seriously.
to balance out Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla, the new movie, just kind of manhandles everything and anything.
Speaking of
Yeah,
which, Mechagodzilla himself will make an appearance in this game, the Creepypasta game, but not until I believe the. Hold on, wait, there's Earth, Mars, Pathos. Next is Trance. After that, it's Dementia. Then Entropy.
Did you say
Then,
dementia?
yes,
Hmm.
it,
is it the
Trance,
dark side
Dementia,
of the dimension?
Entropy. Then there's Extus, which is the penultimate world, and then finally there's Zenith. I believe Mechagodzilla is in Entropy. There, he's pretty much a clone of Godzilla until he transforms into his actual metallic form. Well, the paint comes off pretty much, and then once you get him to around half health, he transforms again into a custom form. But I don't want to spoil what it looks like. You have to look it up yourself. And I can't wait to see what that looks like in this game. Mechagodzilla is made out of metal. Think what will happen to Mechagodzilla just by burning Godzilla. Hmm. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. We would have to see what happened to that situation if that would ever come happen. This was in the second void level. I didn't show it off, unfortunately, but these are jellyfish in a volcanic stage,
Those are
and the next
actually just straight jellyfish.
pretty much,
Yeah,
and the next enemy is egg.
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 I,
Egg.
Yo,
I thought it would be something.
egg.
I thought it would be different because I was actually referencing this hothead. He angy.
Oh my gosh.
I,
Uh,
I
I like
like how
I like how we go from the void cloudworm egg.
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 Don't talk to me. I'm angry.
if you were to melt Mechagodzilla. I'm pretty sure there's. Has that happened? I would not doubt if it already happened in the original series of Godzilla.
None
There's
that I
also
know
special
of.
cards you can unlock throughout the main campaign. These unlock monsters, cheats. That's about it. There's Godzilla, Mothra, Ghidorah, which is unlocked on Mars. Same with Mogra. To unlock Ghidorah, you have to beat him first on Mars, and then fight him again on a glitchy level. He's not terribly difficult. To beat Mogra or Morgira, you have to fight him also on Mars, but for some reason on Mars he's like gigantic and a little bit harder than usual. Titanosaurus, you have to fight Ghost Titanosaurus on Pathos. Varen, you have to fight on a secret level in the beginning of Pathos. And he's really broken in this version because I don't have the newest one yet. And the last two monsters are Tankzilla and Moth Plane, but I accidentally skipped over those. I missed a chance to get them. And then there's the cheats.
Yo, you could get him again, and you can get him again.
Yeah, I'm just testing this stream out for the time being. If it ends up going
Yeah.
well, which I think it honestly is for the time being, I'll I'll start from scratch and try to unlock everything else as I go. For now, but I don't think it would actually unlock all this stuff again because there's no point in it because I already have it. But for the first year right here, everything spawns in a little bit of health. There's moon gravity, which I think is honestly really helpful for unlocking one other thing. Double trouble, which doubles the amount of enemies. Why would you want this? This is already a game. What are you saying?
No, I'm just like, oh heck yeah, let me just make this more annoying.
I mean, you can. There's nothing against it, but like, this game is already based off of something that was already rather difficult and already had a lot of enemies at one time. I mean, if you want to use it in conjunction with the health cheat, then that would work. And then lastly is the Red Weaver, which the Red Weaver we saw in the cave, just encountering it unlocks it for you, and you get a little bit of help. Godzilla's greatest enemy, honestly, the obvious answer is Ghidorah. But if you want toughest enemy, is Destroyer, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one to either kill him or be the closest to killing him.
Wait, has Destroyer actually killed Godzilla?
I think in one timeline he did.
Huh.
Really,
Yeah,
really messed up. I haven't seen the movie, but I know Destroyer was like on some shit.
Mhm.
Like the kids.
Yeah, I know Destroyer kind of beefy.
Yeah, Destroyer killed Godzilla once.
See, yo, unrelated, but
Mhm.
do you think you could beat a grizzly bear in a fight unarmed?
Do I think I could beat one in a fight?
Yeah.
I am a little twig boy. I cannot fight a bear.
Oh, okay. Because apparently 6% of Americans think they can handle a grizzly bear in a unarmed fight.
No.
And like,
No.
I don't know about
Fuck
that
no.
one. 8% think they can handle a gorilla. I'm like, gorillas are just
No,
like
no. Have you seen
There,
those?
that many
I've
people
seen-
think they can square up to King Kong. Technically, I know they're not as big as. I know he's bigger than normal gorillas, but goddamn, there's no way you could fight a gorilla straight up.
Wait.
us going up against King Kong is about the same as us going up against a gorilla.
Also, by the
Yeah.
way, this right here, this is the credits page. All One Works, Iurinary, they're the guys. That's the guy who made this game. Please give him support. Give him a shout out. I'm giving a shout out now. He's done excellent work in this game. I love this so much. And it's just the first 3 levels. Yeah. And then based on the NES Godzilla Creepypasta by Cosby Daff, again, shout out to him. I love the story. I love the sequel, Godzilla Replay. I can't wait to see more of this.
I don't know too much about the creepypasta, but the game alone is I'm down.
I can send you
I've
guys the
seen
link to it if you want to try it out.
Yeah, you said there was a
I've
disc,
seen
right?
neither the creepypasta game nor the creepypasta the story.
You know nothing about it?
No, absolutely nothing. Zero.
Honestly, I would say look it up. In terms of being a creepypasta, it's not piss your pants terrifying, but it's a creepypasta that has a good story in the sense of an actual plot,
Narrative.
and
Yeah, it has a
it's
narrative. Is it? It's not just like I got Godzilla. I got Godzilla for the NES at one day as a garage store at a creepy store, and then the old man says, "Hey, something creepy." It's like I got scared a bit. Then Godzilla come out of my TV with realistic face and bleeding eyes.
imagine a story like that, except you actually take it seriously. It's it's meant to be taken somewhat seriously, but there's enough pictures to make it entertaining. And
Oh shit!
the art itself in the story is done by by Cosby Dad himself, and it looks realistic to what you would expect on an actual NES at the time.
There's what you would
Dang.
call effort put into it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Yeah. It's
I
but when you said you were playing the Godzilla Creepypasta NES game, I was like, is this gonna be like another Sonic.exe, or is this gonna be like something that actually seems fun to play?
imagine taking
yeah
something like Sonic EXE or uh, Pokemon Creepy Black, the scary story one, but instead of being overly edgy, it takes itself seriously in the world it's set up for it. It's fan service, the creepypasta, but it's not fan service like, oh, here's some big boobs in your face. It's fan service in the sense that it knows what it's talking about in terms of the series. Like
yeah. Mhm.
like on Pathos, there's what's her face, BIOLLANTE. She's not supposed to be in this game, and the incorporation of her as the monster is clever because it actually works. There's Titanosaurus, who's also not in the game. In the next level of Trance, I believe Orga comes in, and he doesn't come in until 2000, and he wasn't revealed in the movies in 2000 until 2000. I am making no sense right now, but hopefully you're following.
I get it. I'm picking up
I
what you're
get it.
putting down.
I'm stepping in what you're stepping in
You're
what you're laying
sniffing. You're
down.
sniffing what I'm scratching,
Sniffing what you're
Yeah, yeah.
scratching. I'm
and
snacking what you're packing.
it's just a whole lot of detail and knowledge about the Godzilla lore that makes this work. The contributors, the people who made the music, the graphics, uh, giving a
Pretty
shout
good
out to
time.
the actual game itself that this came from. And let's oh no oh wait.
Stream die.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can get it back. I'm gonna see if I can do a custom game.
Oh, okay. I
You
was
know,
like,
I
maybe it
came here
won't
to
die
say
on
something.
Switch. But
I
it
don't
died.
remember what I was going to say.
Fuck, I open two.
The music is good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
liking the
good.
music in
Like
the game. Did he
uh,
die?
I guess new game.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, there we go. Custom game. So we're able to choose all the planets that are available thus far that have been played. So far, there's only 3 planets, and they have all the monsters here available. Do you guys want a specific planet shown, or just uh, whatever?
You were just on Pathos, right?
Yep.
Hit me up with that Mars if you would.
The red spaces
Yeah.
are where the monsters spawn, and you can also choose whatever monster you want to play as too. Unfortunately, on custom games, you cannot unlock anything new. So if I were to do this as Titanosaurus and Varen, for example, I would not be able to go and unlock Moth Plane and Tankzilla. I'd have to go back onto the campaign for that.
See.
But no stress, I'll do that another time. Also, there's only two, you can only pick 2 at a time. Although in the campaign you are granted more. At least I think so because that's how it is in the story. For now, I'll go over what these guys can do. For Gazora, all he does is jump forward and use his front tentacle to attack enemies. His special ability is to heal, but overall he's not really that good. At least I don't think so. Mogra, he can't kick, and his only attack is a beam from his drill nose thing. And whenever he attacks, he stops in place. But you can angle whatever. You can angle his attack by pressing up or down when he stopped. Titanosaurus and Varan are the only ones that can actually fight and move around. Titanosaurus is a little bit. I think he's a pretty much Godzilla, but instead of having a heat beam, he stops in place and can do a sonar attack. And then Varan, he can slash, has a projectile slash, and a dash attack. And then there's Tangzilla and Mothra, which again I don't have, so I can't really properly explain what they can do. So do you guys have any suggestions of who I want to use? I'll even use these two. I'll use them, but I won't use them to fight any enemy monsters.
Either one.
Either one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use the two new ones. Any
Yeah,
cheats you want me to
whatever your
use?
preferences.
Cheats? No cheats?
Double trouble?
Alright, fine. Oh, bottom right. Also, D. Hello. Good to see you. I'm chatting with some other friends of mine on a different Discord server. Don't. Also, Red Reaper as well, or I'm gonna just leave that off.
You know what? You said you haven't seen what they do, right?
No, I haven't used any cheats yet. I've only done the
Might as well
campaign,
try it.
trying to beat the campaign.
Might as well try it out.
All right.
Yeah.
You can turn them all on too. Turn them all on. Fuck it. Cheats on Mars. Custom monsters. Let's get it.
Wait.
Either
Where's
There's the whole map. You can also check out the entire map as well. With Mogra, Gazora, and Titanosaurus. What do you guys want to see first? Varan or Titanosaurus?
Titanosaurus, personally.
Titano? That okay with everybody?
where's the stream?
What?
I'll post
Oh,
it
you
Yeah,
can't see it, or
No, the stream actually died on the screen share died to on that site.
wait? So D, can you see this right now?
Yeah, it's fine on Twitch.
It's fine on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just not sharing on Discord then.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I think
it-
that's
it
what's
is
wrong.
possible.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. When I close it by accident, close it on Discord too.
Titanosaurus has to weigh like a proper individual.
There we go. Should be on screen share now.
Okay.
So everybody good for using Titanosaurus first?
Let's go for it.
Alright. I think all the monsters, yeah, they can only move 2 spaces. The little Red Reaper. It matches! That's cute. Oh, I didn't know that. So down B is to do a little antenna laser. That's cool. Oh, he's only level 1 too. Oh shit. I am massively unprepared for this. Sonar. You can't move with a sonar. Unlike BIOLLANTE, the monsters can move. Okay, yeah, but it does move too. That move there, his dash move, that's how you speedrun the game.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you actually just run through everything.
Yeah.
It's honestly really broken because he can move surprisingly fast. And the weight and that slash move right here, I'll show you when I can.
It's gonna be Godzilla in the one.
This slash move right here, it does a lot of damage, especially when you fight him. So you've really got to be careful when you're doing that. Look at my little boy go.
There's a lot of crap on the screen right now, and like.
Yeah. Double enemies.
Yeah.
Finally, I can see.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus, Big Chungus.
I don't know for sure, but I think as you go along throughout the game, no matter who you play as, the other monster does get a little bit of experience. So, also another thing, I think this actor right here, we saw him during the bestiary. I can't remember his name at the moment. As if you beat him, I believe you get a cheat. So it's handy.
Really just pushing him back. And I'm dead.
Oh, but he has more
Little squiddy children. I hate when that happens.
And my boy here is going off, just hitting them before they can even go back onto the screen.
Seriously.
Look at my baby boy go.
Carrying right now.
Little kid, kill the kid.
Hello,
You gotta go
Gazora.
after the kids because if you don't, they might like grow up to be like a shonen protagonist or something.
In the story, if you're doing campaign mode,
Might do a self-fulfilling prophecy.
in campaign mode, this is where he starts getting glitchy, according to the story. Yeah, this happens. Looking at it on the streamer mode, on the Twitch studio is so bizarre because it's like double screen, but it's whatever.
Oh, that's
Also,
blood.
this icon here, if you go onto it after you beat Gazora, you can go onto this glitchy level here.
Oh, the void's open up
Oh,
behind
yeah,
you.
the boy.
That's actually, on the newer version coming out, that's actually the new glitch, or new cheat I mean. You can actually have, it's like a black hole cheat, where enemies and objects from other levels will go onto the level you're on right now. Here's Glitchy Gazora. And now that you beat him, once you beat him in campaign mode, that's how you get to play as Gazora, the card to play as him. And now I gotta fight Mogra. And notice now, he's twice his size.
Yo, this is a chungy boy.
Yo, it's
Also, according to the story, he's supposed to be a lot tougher than he is normally, which even then is not that hard, but it's enough to where it's noticeable, because he has a much larger attack hitbox, but even then it shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially with TITANOSAURUS here.
Yeah, he's getting cracked.
The Weeper killed him. Also, that's how he melts and dies. And this is how you would get Mogra in the campaign mode. Yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail, not only within the Godzilla universe, but within this, the Creepypasta story itself. Speedrunning.
there we go.
So I started running.
So anyway, I started blasting. One thing I really hope for once this whole project is done and you can actually play the entire game from Earth to Zenith is that you can make Red playable, because if they make Red playable, that would just be a legendary. I want to play as him so badly. If you don't know who Red is, that's the red monster
That's
that
the- Yeah. Just
Yeah.
start eating everyone.
Yep. Also, notice how much damage I'm doing to him so fast? That's how overpowered he is. This is, again, like I keep saying, this is not the current version, because there's a little bit after, there's a newer version after this with the new cheat. That one, he's toned down a little bit, but still really good from what I know of. So it's not that extreme. And also, there's no more monsters, but there's no chase level, that's only starting from Pathos. So that's pretty much the end. I'm not sure if I'll immediately go to Pathos though after this. I think I do.
You did it. You beat the game.
I'm pretty much did. No matter if you lose or win during the red chase level, the game just goes to the credits and you can just start from the beginning of Pathos again. So there's nothing too different. The only thing that changes are you get a full progress bar, but unless you really care about that, it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Also, you can be like, alright, I didn't get even at the end.
Yeah. You get the satisfaction of saying you won the first chase level.
Get bored. And I'd say that's kind of a victory.
Yeah. Also, D, in the chat, how did you find out I was streaming? Did it say I went active?
There we gone.
And now is when my cat wants to be playful and just like mess with me on my laptop here. Why do you do this to me?
I feel that. My cat's been in heat for like the past 3 days. She's actually behind my laptop right now. But sometimes she just gets all like rambunctious back there.
Speedrun! Yeah, the speedrunning tactic for Varen is just do this the entire time, because you can actually get power back the more you go through. So you can legit just do this the entire time.
That's wonderful.
And you can get power back when you go to new screen, so genuinely, why not? There's actually already a speedrunning record for this, so... My stream was in that category. Well, I'm glad you found this stream. I hope you're enjoying it for the time being. I'm honestly not going to stream for too much longer. I just wanted to show off the game how it is right now. I'm testing out Twitch for the first time because this is my first stream ever. So I hope you're enjoying it. Also, while you do get some power back for each level, you don't get any health back until you beat enemies. This is the this is a campaign mode, so I don't know. Oh, there's a med. I don't know if we got any med expert sheet if that has activated yet. I'm assuming so because there's a lot more power ups than usual. My voice is coming off as sexy, so I'm set. Well, that's how I am normally. So, I'm kidding. I am not attractive.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Oh. Well, yeah, fair enough.
This is not as chaotic as I thought it would be, but I am not complaining at all. And this is where the base level starts coming in. Also, you chat member, you said that I was actually on the categories for this game. Again, this is the Creepypasta, so I don't know. I kind of understand how, but I haven't actually played the original yet. I hope to someday, but for now, I guess it's the best that I can get. I guess you can tell this is not the official game because I'm playing as Varen TITANOSAURUS. One of them is not even in the game, and the other one is not playable. If you'd like, though, I can give you guys the link to the download for this, and I can also send you the link to the trailers for it. And well, you can look at the trailer on YouTube. I highly recommend.
Link the Discord at that point, right?
Yeah, I'll send it to the Discord too.
On there.
Speaking of the Discord, for those of you watching, if you're watching on Twitch, the Discord server that you can use is called the Level Up Cafe, which is led by Gosoborico over here. So give him some love right now, if you can, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah, that's my friend D. I think he's streaming right now. I don't know. If he's streaming now, I'll host him for a little bit. The creepypasta is great. This is only I've said a few times. I don't know if you were here to listen to it, but this only goes up to Pathos, which is already completed. They're currently working on Trance, but give them some time for that. Oh, so you do go to Pathos. There's a lot of attention to detail on Pathos, and really good. I'm only playing this to show it off, just to test out Twitch, like I said. So I'll go into the campaign mode another time. So be on the lookout for that. If you're enjoying the stream, I wouldn't mind if you followed. But whatever you can do, thanks for coming, stopping by regardless. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Do you guys have anything you want to add, or anything you're like about the game so far?
I already said I like the music.
About to unfollow for being a nice fellow. Fine, unfollow. Be like that. I mean, if you're not enjoying the chat, then if you're not enjoying the stream, then I won't be against you unfollowing. You like what you like, you don't like what you don't. No stress.
Facts. Nah, I'm vibing. I'm good.
You're really making me feel some type of way right now.
I need to get onto streaming at some point.
Ooh,
I
not Mogra.
setting it up on my end, and then said no.
If you're gonna stream again, what do you?
I don't know, cause I have like at least 5 to 6 different games that I bought a good while ago, and I have not touched them at all. So I'm like, you know, if I start streaming, I can use it as an excuse to finally play those things. Under the pretense of, I'm creating content, guys.
I think if I was playing campaign mode, if I did every possible level while going through the game, I could be around level 6 or 7 by now. But obviously, I started from level 1. I'm level 4. But as you can see, these guys, Titanosaurus and Varen, have enough power to where they can keep up.
Oh, okay. I was assuming maybe they were just scaling to whatever your current level was a little bit.
They might. Obviously, I don't know if this is how the regular NES Godzilla works, so it could be different. But I don't know. I know the original game is a lot hard. It's pretty challenging though, so I don't know. I keep saying that, but I really don't.
You gotta play it at some point.
That's why I'm hoping they put it on to... There are 2 griefers next to each other, what the hell? And my boy's putting in work! I love this Red Weeper.
Red Weeper's a...
I don't think he does that much damage though, because he's only a partner, but he's doing the damn thing.
Even if he's not doing
God damn! Yeah, the med cheat is working. So yeah, I was wrong to doubt the medical cheat.
You don't even need that many items, Jesus.
You don't. I think it's just for speedrunning or just fucking around. Not Gizora. Will appear shortly after these messages.
Thought I had a small seizure for a second there, but no, that's just the game.
Yeah.
I was like, hold up.
There he be. He actually changed. His appearance got changed in this version. In the individual story, his legs are a lot more blocky, and apparently he's supposed to jump around a lot. I don't know if that's going to be any different when the full game is finished. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! He slapped.
Those slaps.
Boy, he about to do it.
He hurt him as much.
What happened?
Nah, I was like, because I remember when you got slapped by him as Godzilla, it did a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah, I would assume that Titanosaurus either has better stats, or just my Godzilla wasn't that good. 'Cause I think when I was doing the campaign mode earlier, excuse me, that Godzilla actually did die, so he couldn't get as much EXP. Because Godzilla's actually really powerful, not absurdly powerful like Varen is, but enough to get by and still hold the advantage most of the time. Later on in the story, towards the penultimate level, there actually is a more powerful monster named Solomon, but he's not available at the moment, clearly. Maybe he'll be like a special character you can unlock earlier just for shits and giggles, but for now, this is the best we have.
Okay, I'm back. I rather would not have gone, actually.
What'd you miss?
Get shot?
Yeah. I got shot with a very uncomfortable situation.
My favorite.
So, what
Oh, okay,
happened
now I
got
see how this
the-
works. Did you miss the boss fights?
I saw the boss fight.
Oh, okay.
I saw how they just fucking got obliterated.
I'm gonna see if I can upload this to my YouTube channel later on, so if you care to watch all of that, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
And catch up on what you missed. My
Yeah,
commentary is obviously not the
your
best,
own-
but I try.
You listen to
No,
your
no,
own
it's
sexy
fine.
voice.
You
There's
guys
so
want to
much,
see the void? The void!
Void.
Oh, wait.
double weighted clothing? Are you training?
Training in the void at 3 a.m.
Yo, training
Oh boy, 3 a.m!
Gone wrong, gone Godzilla NES.
God, so many, yeah.
That's gonna be the title for the next stream. Gone wrong, God Creepypasta. And this one just totally avoids it. Okay. Getting kicked in the mushroom head.
Might as well get up closer. Sonic thing. So we can get him.
Here it is. The void.
Void.
With the really cool background.
I really like that background. That is really
The
cool.
void is my favorite area so far, from an aesthetic point.
Yeah, this one
I
it
Whoa,
genuinely looks really cool. I love it. The second one,
I don't know
honestly,
what
out
the
of
heck is going on down there, or with the grabby stuff, but I don't mind it.
the graphics is only affecting when you beat these enemies, the glitchy spinners. Not to be confused with fidget spinners.
Yo,
Or do confuse them with them. Who cares? I don't.
They can't do it.
And they just walk into the attack like a bunch of idiots.
yeah. Wait, look at the thing yourself. I mean,
What a
yo,
digital dummy.
No.
This is actually a really good way to get EXP too.
Whoa.
It's me,
It's him.
and I killed it.
It's kind of keeled over.
Yeah, the sonar just messed him up.
Oh, does he not move?
Yeah, BIOLLANTE does not move.
Okay. Whoa.
The
It's
Griever.
me when I was in the womb.
You can actually jump while doing this
Yeah.
too.
Oh, shit, we can jump?
Yeah, the moon gravity helps.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was a cheat.
Oh,
like, you can
wait.
dash,
Oh,
and
I
then
can
you
run
jump
through here
that
too.
high at
Oh,
the
thank
same
goodness.
time.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm out of energy. Oh my god! I d-
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god.
Well,
Rip. Rip Varen.
rest in peace, dude.
I was not expecting you to just perish.
I didn't know I had that little health.
Yeah, I thought what would happen was like the more you went through, like you were gonna kill them, and then you stuck with
Yeah,
the
I thought that too, because I had the med expert cheat on. I figured I would get health back too.
Yeah, so I thought like you just fucking basically way through.
Your Sonic Wave kinda sucks here.
Yeah.
They're too low to the ground.
I can't believe Varen is fucking dead!
Ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Fucking dead. Oh. Well, that
I do like the little. That was me in the back. It looks cool, man.
Hey, look at this last cave painting here. I don't know why, I just love the aesthetic of it. Look like he's making a little pose. There's my grade A commentary again.
Here he is. Here's the big boy.
Get fucked. He did not get fucked.
He doesn't have any teeth.
He may not have cheeks,
Oh,
but he has
well,
legs.
my boy took care of him. Let's get this Red Reaper a name. What's his name gonna be? What are we gonna call him? I'm gonna call him Jimmy.
Hey, Snowball. Are you awake?
Oh my god.
There's two enemies, dude.
Like Snowball awakened from his slumber.
He has. And she's really causing chaos. Stop.
Basically, he was woken up into a thousand year long.
I'm glad there was no more. I'm glad there was no more soda in that sangria bottle.
Why are there so many?
Woke up and picked it over. Oh my gosh, stop.
Holy
Alright,
shit.
Snowball. Snowball, get the.
This place is alright. Like, man, that.
That was quick.
I mean, I guess his sonar attack doesn't do much against enemies in that area, but against bosses, it's really no. The bosses and mini bosses, they're really good.
Yeah.
What did I do?
I can engage.
I was gonna do the void, but I guess I just messed up. Oh well, no trouble.
The void for you tonight.
That second void is always confirmed to be the fire location, because that first one was the glitch one. I don't think there's a mini boss in it, but when you're playing campaign mode, that's the area where you fight Ghost Titanosaurus, and where you unlock him for custom mode. But that's another really tough fight, just like for Varen, which I forgot to show off, but I don't care to show it off now. I'm too far into this. I'm not gonna have to go all the way back, unless I die, which I probably will. Oh, one more thing. During the red chase, the death animation is different for every single monster. Like for Godzilla, he just gets a generic eaten animation. Mothra's wings fly off. Titanosaurus' neck, because he's so tall, he's like scrunched in half. Varen has like a really weird pose with his arms flailing. And if you're playing as Tankzilla or Mothplane, then you can actually see the pilots of both those vehicles parachuting away. It's little bits, things like that make this game so cool with little tidbits. It's attention to detail, which makes it so cool.
Yeah.
I think
It's pretty cool.
this is the second one.
Whoa, what the?
It's pretty much underwater lava. More
It's like
glitchy
jelly.
textures.
Might even need, like, I didn't think it was
Oh my
lava,
gosh, it's
I thought,
egg.
like, it
Best
looked like
enemy in the game.
they wanted- blood thing. Blood thing. Yeah, the things at the bottom look like veins. Yeah.
Goodbye, egg.
And then like the things are like going through them like blood.
Oh shoot, you're right. I never noticed that.
Like the blood flame. I guess it's blood.
Yo, egg, final boss for my D&D campaign.
Yo.
I love how the hotheads, his entire just form just dissolves or whatever it is under the sonar. And this, regardless of what version you're playing, if it's campaign or not, the map will glitch out like this. I believe only when you're doing these this special fight. Oh, here he is.
Wait.
Ghost Titanosaurus.
Oh shit.
What's unfair though is that what's different is that beside he has that jellyfish laser, I have the regular laser. And the jellyfish still count as enemies, so you can get power-ups from them. And he also has his own sonar, which I think I'm blocking out.
What's happening?
He did.
He's doing a little jig.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And now I fight BIOLLANTE. One thing about Titanosaurus though is that unlike Godzilla, he can't duck, but he does have this laser.
Whoa.
Look at Jimmy go.
Little Jimmy.
Go.
Jim ain't taking it from nobody.
Also, unlike the other monsters, BIOLLANTE does not sink when she dies, she just blows up, I guess because she can't. And now, the red chase. I will
Godspeed,
die.
Spider-Man.
I will die of laughter if somehow I can beat it as Titanosaurus, but not Godzilla or Mothra. Because that would be stupid. Hilariously stupid for me.
It looks like a red samurai mask, like type of thing, like Oni mask. Whoa.
Also, one thing I just noticed, every land-based monster like Titanosaurus or Godzilla move faster during these stages. Also,
Yeah.
Sora, I hope you're ready for what you're gonna see.
I'm gonna let you concentrate.
It's whatever.
I
I
just
don't
saw
care.
something run past, so this is concerning.
I can hear him.
It is.
You can actually hear him stepping across this molten floor. Molten ground, I mean.
What the fuck?
I don't hear shit. What's the hell?
You can barely hear it. At least on my end, you can barely hear it.
No, I can hear it.
No, I can. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Here he be. Red.
This is so fun.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
His... Time for another laugh emote because what the hell was that? I got fucked up.
Absolutely discombobulated.
Are you supposed to be able to escape?
No, that's
Yeah.
not supposed to happen.
Right?
I just got really messed up. But once you die and get a game over, you get back to the main screen. And with that, I think for now, I'm gonna call it a night. Red killer of runs. I mean, for me, technically, because running the red chase sequence is not impossible, obviously, because people have done it before. I just for me, either I hesitate too often, or I just get caught like that. With practice, I'll eventually get it. this whole stream was just me testing out Twitch because this is my first ever stream. I wanted to see if it would work like this. I thought the perfect game to try it out would be NES Godzilla because it's just a short little game for fun. I think I did it right for now. I just gotta build myself up. Red is also this big focus. Yeah, he's big focus time. And the thing about the chases, this is the first one and the only one. And as you progress, it's gonna get harder.
Oh my gosh.
Then next, and with each consecutive chase, it brings up a new gameplay, a new element of gameplay. Like the next one on Trance is going to be the same as this, but at the end, at least in the story, there's a jump scare. And then in the level after that is an underwater sequence. So it's going to be water physics. After that is Entropy, which is a labyrinth, which is going to be super fun.
Oh god.
The penultimate chase is normal, but a way different background, and that's definitely going to be it has a heavy story element, which I'm not going to spoil. And then there's the last level, which is no longer a chase, but a fight with him.
Let's see.
I know I just pretty much spoiled the story for anybody who hasn't read it or doesn't know about it. But I just wanted to detail its chases as much as I could. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for everybody who came out tonight. Thank you guys from the Discord for being here. I know Ark just kind of came out of nowhere. Came in at the last minute, but
Yeah,
I'll be back eventually at some point. And by some point, I mean next week maybe or something. But for now, take it easy, guys. Good night, and Godspeed.
See ya.
that's-
Later.